going to do your introduction again, Dee. Sorry. People who use their power or authority over others who are in a vulnerable state are abusing their positions and need to lose their authority. And I am 100% in agreement with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dig it.
Craig, the first caller, I really, man, it just triggered. Yeah, it triggered.
Right here, huh?
I've had that.
Right here.
Yeah. I was at one time when I was very young, I was in the hospital with pneumonia, and though I didn't know it at the time, I was dying, and I had a nurse that kept coming at me with, pray to Jesus, accept Jesus as your savior. And I wish, that I could have realized, that I did not, that I was a victim in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
I've had other people do it. I've had landlord do it. I've had, it's been several times. So I am, and in Craig's situation where it's a prison guard, that shit needs to be shut down, like now. Government employees should not be allowed to do that. And, I don't want to generalize, but it seems to me in this case, and in a lot of cases, I've talked to people who had their conversions after an experience like that. They are very fundamentalist in their outlook. And, these people think that they're saving people, but they're actually creating monsters. And it's just, it really got into my heart to, feel really badly for Craig, but at the same time, the guy is a monster. The things that he was saying,
he was also making excuses for being abused by a monster too. So you got to remember that not everybody is able to break that cycle. And that's one of the reasons that these things perpetuate, is that not everybody's capable of doing that. So, I mean, in one way, I want to be really pissed off at him. And in another way, I have a lot of compassion for him too. So.
Yeah, that was my opening notes for him was like, man, you need to love yourself more.
Yeah.
When I heard him, I was like, you need to have more feelings for yourself.
Oh.
Sorry, Dee.
And I just want to find a way. No worries, because when you said that about how how some people look for people who are vulnerable and prey on them, they don't even really know that that's what they're doing. I think as atheists and free thinkers, part of our the people who want to educate, I think that's a big thing for us to do, is to educate people that, number one, they don't have the right to, I don't know if I should go that far, but they ought to think about what they're doing when they're evangelizing, and other people to educate them that they can stand up for themselves. They don't have to put up with it just because we're talking about religion and society has put all of this taboo against questioning and being critical. They don't have to put up with that abuse.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Often the best thing I think we can do is bring knowledge to help them understand, especially like theist Christians, religion. I like to expose them. They get the Bible, they get their Jesus, they get all this stuff filtered to them through these people who, they're good people, if they knew how horrific some of this stuff is, they wouldn't believe it. So I like to bring education and bring knowledge to these people and help them understand. And sometimes that helps. But oftentimes people just don't want that help, and especially those who are they're soft, like I mentioned earlier, there are soft Christians who want to engage and want to talk. But if you're talking about somebody who's evangelizing, spreading the message, chances are they probably don't want to hear your message at all.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, but they are absolutely 100% right. And there's nothing you can tell them that will make them change their mind.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to vent and
well, thank you.
Let Craig know. And let Craig know that definitely, hon, do some thinking about, whether or not it's fair to abuse a child, for I've got a background in that too, and you didn't deserve it, Craig. You just plain did not deserve it. So
no, you didn't.
And mistreating children who are already acting out is not a way to correct their actions, right? I mean, it's like you're fanning the flames. They need love, they need guidance, they need self-esteem. Wait until they get in their 20s and then start abusing them. I'm kidding. Never do that. I'm a bad person. Smite me, Kelley. Smite me.
No, I have a hard time with this topic. I have personal history, and it's tough for me to talk about this. So
okay, good to know. Thank you.
I understand. I was diagnosed with attention deficit at 6 years old.
I was hung up and beaten till the skin peeled off my thighs when I was 5 years old. So.
Oh.
Yeah. So like I said, I have a personal history with this kind of thing, and it's hard for me to talk about. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Good to know. Thank you.
This is, Anyway, sorry, honey. You're in my heart, Kelley, and Craig's in my heart, and thanks for taking my call. I hope I didn't put a big bummer on this call. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You're wonderful, Dee. Hugs.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Dee. You're going to be hanging out with us in the after show?
Hugs.
All right, cool.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.